Greetings, peace be with you. So in this video, you are going to discover the one thing that you must give up if you are to become a high value man. First and foremost, what does it mean to be a high value man? What does it mean to you? Okay, because this is the game of your own standards, right? To be a high value man is to live in alignment with your own standards rather than anyone else's, right? Because it's very easy to get trapped into that comparison mindset where, oh, he says I should do this, so I'm going to do that. He says I should do that, so I'm going to do that, right? This is a game based on your own standards. To become a high value man is about living in alignment with your own standards. And of course, that starts with having your own standards. I have a bunch of videos on this channel as well, but I will link out to one below, which is on how to know your purpose, right? Not how to find your purpose, how to know your purpose. I will link out to that. Okay, but the one thing that you must give up in order to raise your level of evolution, to raise how you see yourself, to become a high value man is, no surprise, comfort. Okay, we talk about a lot of addictions on this channel: addictions to pornography, addictions to Netflix, addictions to sugar, addictions that aren't serving us, right? I think by its very definition, addictions are the very things that we love to do in the moment, but they don't love us back in the long term, and we trade away our future for that cheap thrill of dopamine in the present. So the worst addiction really that underlies all of these other addictions is comfort. Okay, in order to become a high value man, you have to be willing to give up your comfort, because by its very definition, growth can only take place outside of your comfort zone. Your infinite potential exists on the other side of your comfort zone, because comfort zone is the place where dreams go to die. When we stay comfortable, which is what we have been wired to do, right? The human brain is wired not for you to be successful, happy, and thriving and fulfilled in life. It is wired to keep you alive. And when we get trapped in that survival mentality is when we hold back from leveling up to what we are capable of, right? This is all a game of closing the gap between who we are showing up as and who we are capable of showing up as, in terms of becoming in actuality what we are in potentiality. And we all have so much potential inside of us that it's literally impossible to predict what you are capable of. But our addiction to comfort is what keeps us small, is what keeps us in that downward spiral, because it feels familiar and the brain craves the familiar, but the familiar is where growth does not take place. By its very definition, growth can only happen outside of your comfort zone. Okay, so if you want to level up in your physical development, you have to be willing to be uncomfortable in the gym. You have to be willing to be uncomfortable in terms of giving up your current eating habits, right? All of our habits right now are comfortable. That is why they are habits. They're easier to do than not to do. And when we break these habits of comfort, really, right? All of these habits that don't serve us really come down to the attachment to the comfortable, attachment to the familiar. And in order to level up, whether it's physically, right, getting uncomfortable in the gym, whether it is mentally getting uncomfortable by expanding your mind with new ideas, by focusing on a book even though it's uncomfortable because you're not used to focusing so long, right? Whether it is on the level of social development, like going out and opening interactions with people, which might seem scary at first. Oh, I might get rejected. Oh, what are they going to think of me? But still doing it. And then the more that we do it, the more that we become, I'm just going to turn the brightness on over here, the more that we become comfortable with the uncomfortable. And that really is the key to constant and never-ending improvement, right? To making the switch over there from running away from discomfort, from resisting the discomfort, realizing that the discomfort is actually what facilitates our growth. The discomfort is what allows us to evolve. The discomfort is a sign that we are going to the next level of our evolution. Okay, because this is really like breaking the addiction of being yourself, right? Being who you are right now is not going to get you to the next level of your evolution. In order to get to that next level, you literally have to break the habit of being yourself, as Dr. Joe Dispenza would say. And that really comes down to breaking the habit of addiction, of comfort, right? And that really is an addiction. We are addicted to the comfort. We are addicted to the feeling of being ourselves, but who you are is not capable of achieving the goals that you want. And therefore we literally have to get comfortable with the uncomfortable by doing the things that we know are in alignment with our standards, rather than what feels good in the moment. Okay, so just a quick message for you over here, and really leave a comment below right now. What is the one thing that you must give up, that you are attached to, that is comfortable for you, that is holding you back from leveling up? I love interacting with you. I'll help you out in the best way that I can. But with that, I will leave you in the peace and power of the one infinite creator. And here's to you giving up your comfort and becoming comfortable being uncomfortable. Much love to you. Take care.